Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, Divine Spark Creations Tarot. This will be a general collective Taurus reading for the month of May 2022. I pulled out the Taurus card, number 14 in this deck. It says, Taurus, I have. So to channel in some Taurus energy here. And I have pre-shuffled these cards, and I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. I'm going to start out with some Oracle, then clarify with some Tarot, and finish up with messages from your guides, and then the charms. And this is a general reading, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't seem like it's for you, it is most likely not for you. All right, let's see what we got here. The Guardians, shielding, defense, and warning. This is such a beautiful card. All right, so let's see. Sacral Portal. So that one is number 37. This is number 34. Sacral Portal. I read that as sacred. Sacral Portal. So this is like your sacral chakra, which is right around your belly button, a little bit lower than your belly button. Creativity, intimacy, and inhibition. So the sacral chakra is, like it says, about creativity, can be sensuality. So let's get one more here. Utopia, peace, serenity, and paradise. So we have 34 and 43. So 3, 4, 4, 3, 7 and 7. So this is interesting. Look, there's a Merkaba in this guy. I think I showed you this one. This is beautiful. There's crystals and dolphins. And it's like this temple. Something to do with paradise, something to do with creativity and paradise. Maybe you're creating your own paradise. Okay, but there is some sort of a warning here, and the Guardians breaks down to, like, Spirit is trying to warn you about something. We'll figure out what's going on. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Breakthrough. So some sort of breakthrough. Leap of faith, freedom, and new beginnings. Look, there's those Wyoming or whatever it is again. These cards are so cool. All right, let's figure out what's going on here. Because it's, you know, something creative is happening in your life, you know, whether it's a job or maybe a new project. Okay. Something you're trying to create, maybe to make money and be able to live in your ideal paradise, whatever that means for you. Okay, but there is something about protection here, so... or something with defense. All right. Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. So it's like you're trying to manifest something, possibly creatively. Halls of learning, spirit guides. So we have guides and guardians now. Confirmation and great lessons. Oh, I don't know if I showed you that guy. The Emerald Tablets, I don't know if you know about those, but you can look them up. They have to do with Egypt and Thoth. Okay, and a lot about conscious manifesting. Okay, these colors very much, like these blend together nicely for me. So something to do with learning. Okay, so something that you may need to learn about that sparks this creativity in you. Okay, whether it's a person or you know, maybe there's someone new in your life. Crown chakra upgrades. Now we have sacral from that deck and crown chakra from this deck. This card is so beautiful. Divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. Wow. Look at that. All right. So this is definitely a lot of spirituality stuff going on in this reading already. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, and soul family. A lot of stuff with soul family came out in the last reading as well. Okay, so let's just do that many. At the bottom of the deck, the central sun, abundance downloads, regeneration, success. So yeah, there's something to do with creativity and success in this right now. Let's start clarifying these cards. All right. These are a little bit difficult for me to shuffle in one big pile, so that is why I do a pre-shuffle, so I don't have to make you sit through too much. of me and my little hands. Three of Cups, so something with community, working together. So you're resting. This is the Four of Swords, recovering from some sort of heartbreak, whether it was a relationship or something that broke your heart. You know, maybe this is, so I zoned right into this guy because I'm curious to know what this warning is that Spirit seems to be warning you about, okay? So you need to rest. I mean, if it hasn't happened yet, if something, you were really hoping, I don't know, something, winning the lottery and you didn't, it broke your heart. Okay, I really doubt that that's the situation. But there is something to do with healing. Let's keep going. Okay, so you're overwhelmed, you're busy, you're juggling like your life and your love life and if you have kids, your home life, this is a juggling energy and it needs rest. You need rest. So yeah, strength. So it's like I'm getting kind of like a wit's end is what I just heard. I heard wit's end. So it's like you are trying to gain the strength, but this is a major arcana. This is divinely guided, and there's a whole lot of divine stuff in these, stuff to do with your chakras. So you may need to meditate or figure out how to align your chakras, stuff like that. But this is about gaining strength over this situation, okay, that is making you feel exhausted. But it is okay to heal, you know what I mean? To take time to heal if you can find it because of this juggling busyness situation. The moon is here. So yeah, meditation, energy, it's kind of like the unconscious. It's things that aren't seen, So something to do with finding your strength to get through kind of like your shadow side. Maybe you need to face some things that have been really, really uncomfortable. I'm not sure why, but I'm going back to this card. Okay. Which isn't what I would think, but they're showing me to pick this up. So something to do with your crown chakra and meditating. Maybe meditate in the moonlight if you can do that. I love doing that. But this is something to do with going inside, going in deep and figuring out what you really, really want in your life. There is something to do with home here because I'm seeing this word home kind of jumped out at me, and then it kind of went into this paradise. Remember this paradise card and I said something to do with your ideal paradise. So it's like you want out of the place that you live in, or you want out of the job that you're at, the situation that you're at. This was kind of the theme in the last reading. So again, we are a collective. So that's why sometimes when you watch multiple readings that someone does, it's like, why are they all getting the same energy? Well, it's a collective. It's the energy of what's going on. And I clear all this after every reading because otherwise you get that same energy. Okay. They didn't have stuff about the chakras though. Theirs was a little bit different. They did have emerald tablet activation, but this is like about manifesting your paradise. That's what I'm seeing. It's about moving. Yeah, you've got too many choices in your life. It's driving you crazy. I can feel this energy. It's kind of like you just want to like pull your hair out. You're overwhelmed. And the thing is, with the Seven of Cups, is this person is, and these are both about confusion and the unseen. It can be like dreams. It can be, if they were like this, it's bad dreams and lies and things, you know what I mean? This is not a love reading, because otherwise I would say these three cards, along with the Four of Swords, would be some sort of third-party situation where someone, but I'm not feeling that. What I'm feeling is a bit of depression, okay, and not knowing what to do, trying to gain your strength to make it through this, okay? So there's some sort of lessons that need to be learned here. And spirit, we have spirit guides, the guardians, okay? Conscious manifesting, okay? Miracles, holy experiences. So it's something that needs to be meditated. You've got to figure this out. You've got to rest and figure this out because this is an overwhelming energy. Like I almost feel like the Ten of Wands or the Ten of Swords where you're just done. But what happens with this confusion, okay, or like daydreaming you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, what happens with the guy in the Eight of Cups, what comes after this, they walk away because they're so uncomfortable and they cannot make this decision. They just, it's the Eight of Cups. It's the card of walking away and saying, I don't want any of them. I just choose me. I just choose, you know, I'm going to do me right now, you know, that type of energy. Yeah, look, we have, so cup energy, right? Like this is water, and we have more water here. So this is the 10 of Cups. This is like abundance. Okay, so what happens with the Eight of Cups? Okay, we talked about the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, he walks away. But what happens is, because it's kind of like a sad, like the person's like, oh, you know, head hung down. I have to walk away because I'm just, I don't want any of those choices. I'm just done, you know, being in almost like a delusional state can be. Both the moon and this can be a bit delusional. It's just, it's very confusing. And in the Eight of Cups, what the person doesn't realize, the sad person that's walking away, they don't realize they end up walking towards the Nine of Cups. And the nine, and I just saw 11:11 on the timer. The Nine of Cups is abundant. It's emotionally abundant energy. It is a solitary energy. It's solitude. It doesn't have to be, but the nines, all of them are solitude. Even the Hermit, you know, in the majors, you know, and it's like, you know, intuitively, because this is about using your intuition. You know, it's like, you know, that something about the situation, whether it's a relationship or a job or whatever, you know, something about it is not right. I don't know if we got this little orb reflections following us around here. I love it. Because remember, this is shielding, defense, and warning. And this is number 37, which breaks down to a 10, which is an ending. So there's, and this is kind of an, number 10 here is an ending. It's a good ending, but it's like, if it's kind of like you're in the energy of, if I do this, well, it's just going to keep going around. You know, you must rest and gain your strength. Okay. So resting and gaining strength in order to get out of the chaos and the confusion. This is very confusion, because your 10 of Pentacles, it's like, you know that this is the end result, but you want to jump from the 7 to the 10. And that doesn't really usually happen. One more. Six of Cups. So this is a nostalgic energy, okay? This comes before the Seven of Cups. It's like nostalgic. It can be a card of soulmates. It's a very cute card. It can be definitely a lovey-dovey card. I'm going to get some water here. Look at that little orb on that guy. Anyway, so, but when this gets too daydreamy, it ends up this. So this is very daydreamy. You know what I mean? It is, because we already know that this is here. Okay, so you're in your head, you're in your emotional head, and I'm sorry. That's a rough place to be, and it needs rest. Yeah, there's stubborn energy here. You don't want to do. I don't want to rest. Here's 4 and 4. You got to heal. I am loving that rainbow deck, like, a lot. I just used it in this reading and the last reading, and I'm going to keep using it. All right. We are at 13 minutes. I am going to get just a quick message out of this deck, because, and look at that love spell at the bottom. Again, this could be about love for someone. Something to do with creativity, though, like use your intuition, you know, the crown chakra upgrade, you know, meditate, and maybe learn about, like, if there's a craft that you want to do with the halls of learning here, maybe you need to learn about it, because it's like spirit is wanting to help you heal in this, you know, but you've got to allow it. You have to allow it. Let's see what we got here. Invention. Yeah, what? Because the Sacral Portal is staring right at me, which has to do with creativity. You know, it's like the gut instinct stuff, okay? Brilliant new ideas. You are on the verge of, so this is something to do with, instead of being in the confusion, you know, the confusion delusion. It's like confusion causing delusion, okay? It's like that hamster wheel, like this. I'm seeing it, the Two of Pentacles just, but this is, like it says, brilliant new ideas. And look at, this is very crown chakra upgrade-y, you know? So it's like, it is. You got to meditate on this. Let's get another one. Bury me. Take some time for yourself. So you've got to rest. And look, it's the number 9, solitude. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, we already saw that love spell again. So, okay. I'm going to grab just one of these guys. Because it's my other unicorn deck. I have 2. And, oh. Number 12, the freedom of truth. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. So again, it's about finding yourself. This is about like self-love and finding, this is 3, here's 33 at the bottom. Act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. So we have the freedom of truth and speak your truth. So something to do here with you needing to speak up about something that may help you find some strength, okay? Because you're on the hamster wheel and it's driving you crazy. Okay, let's get a Lemurian. Oh, not yet. We're going to get a message from your guides because patience is a virtue. Okay, there's healing. Split the deck at trust your intuition. This is called messages from your guides deck. So this is what your guides want you to know right now. Okay, this could have to do with that warning and all that. It's kind of like, I think the warning is if you don't get some rest, you know, communicate honestly with yourself. What do you truly want? What is your paradise? You know, manifest it. But I think it's, if you don't get off the hamster wheel, it just is going to stay the same. You're just going to, yeah, it's going to be the same confusing delusion stuff. Okay, abundance is your right. How amazing to get that card. While the awareness of your higher self is focused on the physical dimension, it is only natural to believe in the concept of limitations, but your soul is limitless in the ability to give out and receive energy. You just have to accept that you are capable and worthy. The universe will give you anything you desire, but it's not a one-way street. It's a loop. Oh my gosh. It's even the pentacles, you know. The energy of abundance must flow. As it comes to you, you must be willing to send it out. All you desire can be yours if you accept that this energy does not end with you. It is your right to be the receptacle of boundless love, happiness, health, and prosperity, but you must receive these gifts with the intention of keeping the flow of abundance alive. If your intention is to have abundance stop with you, then you are actually blocking the energy from coming to you in the first place. If you fall into the mindset of limitation, you are saying to the universe that you are not worthy to receive. Nothing is further from the truth. That is your ego talking. The universe always says yes. It is the ego that says no. You can be the beneficiary of any and all gifts if you accept that it is possible. It is possible. This is what this whole reading was about. And it always ends up like this with this guy's cards. That's why I pull them out, and that's why I read from the book, because he says it best. And it always ties right in. So ego. I just saw this guy on a special the other day, and he's the one that says fear, F-E-A-R, false ego appearing real. The other day, he was talking about ego, E-G-O, edging God out. And I was, you know, it's true. It's true. That's all I'm going to say about that. He's right, in my opinion. So you've got to allow, because there's a reason that there's all this law of attraction and all this manifesting stuff. But if you're not doing it right, if you're doing the woulda, coulda, shoulda, and I want, and being in that like needy energy, neediness is not a good vibe. It will push whatever you want away from you. It's the opposite, okay? If you're like, I want, I need, the energy gives you back what you're putting out, okay? So what you will get back is more situations and more people where you continue to need. It'll never fill your cup, okay? Only you can fill your cup with love, okay? Your Ace of Cups for yourself, right? So you'll just, whatever vibration you want to pull in, you need to be vibrating at that yourself, which finding self-love, okay? I mean, this is, the divine has got your back, the universe has got your back, whatever you want to call it. It's very, very prominent. Okay, I just heard that one, so I'm going to stop. High heart chakra. Ecstatic bliss. I love this card. This card taps into the blissful oneness we feel as we drop our edges and protective containers. This is the place where we feel held and seen, enough to flow into oneness, where the eternal part of me meets the eternal part of you. This is the selfless state where our higher selves commune for illuminating perspective on how we share, gift, and lift others in our joyful overflow. Consider your life purpose by exploring what allows you to give in joy. So that's basically everything. I'm seeing this, okay? Paradise. You got to let the flow in. It's you know, there's a reason they say go with the flow. It's like the you have to somehow try to stop the, you know, the resistance and the stubbornness. Let's get the charms. What do we got? Wow, more chakra blasting stuff. Okay. This one rarely comes out. I think it's only come out once more. So this is, again, you may need to align your chakras. You may need to meditate. You may need to look that up, you know, if you're not into that stuff, you know, chakra clearing, stuff like that. We have Amethyst here, which is all about the crown chakra. Okay, look at that. So this is about divine protection. So as you go through this journey, if you're struggling, like emotionally, you know, Spirit has got your back. This is about taking a leap, and I'm going to say taking a leap on yourself. Well, it is to me. I know that it's a Zeppelin, but it's also like the as above, so below. You know what I mean? It's like you're here and you feel like you're alone. You're not alone, okay? See? Yeah. Okay, the universe has got your back. This is the universe. Okay, the kiss is here. So it could be a love reading and someone wants to give you a kiss, okay? I don't know what that's about. It can be from me, okay? There. Really, that's all? Okay, well that's your message. All right. I hope something in this resonated, and I will be back in a week or two to do the love readings for Taurus, and you take care. Thanks so much. Bye.